Greetings all, Frog here, Let's Play GeoGuessr. It is Tuesday, so that means it is time for a challenge from Mr. Bearded Bread. We have returned to the Statelands challenge this week, where we're going to be playing Statelands 42, The Life of the Universe and Everything. Obviously, a direct nod to the great English novel Roots by Alex Haley. Alright. That is a joke. I do know who wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide. Don't forget to grab your towel. Carol Shea Porter for Congress. Beautiful fall day in the American Northeast. Pennsylvania, I would say, perhaps New York. What is the time limit on this? 5 minutes, that's correct. And it's already 4:44, it's already frozen. So we'll just say 5 minutes into my video. I did about a 15-second intro, but that's fine. I'll give myself a 15-second penalty, and then that'll be my excuse when I can't win. This is a garbage camera. I almost don't want to keep going in this direction. I'm going to give it just a little bit more here, because sometimes it'll be a stretch of about a half a mile or so. No, alright, let's just go back to the beginning. And go the other way. See if going into town helps at all. Maston Road. Aluminum chloride. This is a lovely town. I mean, this is the type of town I could live in. Assuming that they're on city service water. If it's all well water, I wouldn't do very well. Ovide for governor. Ooh, governor of what? I don't know, but he ran in 2012. Tell you, there's a lot of Shea Porter supporters over here. Got about 3 minutes left. Just kind of keep it in the back of your mind. Do we go to the library? I almost think the answer to that is yes. 603 is the area code, which I do not know. I'd say yes. Let's go towards the library. See if we can't get any sort of city name, if nothing else. Okay. Railroad tracks, that could prove helpful. I mean, this is exactly the type of city life I could get behind. L&M Variety Store. Visa and MasterCard are accepted. Other particular credit services are available, but they may not be accepted at L&M Variety. I'm recording this the same day as the last video we watched, so again, if you hear what you feel to be excessive sighing, fear not. It's just the fact that I'm slightly dying, as are we all. But no, it's the Penstock Way in Elm Street, huh? Newbury, Connecticut? It's the fact I've got some sort of head cold. It could be allergies too, I'm not sure. It's just I feel really stuffy, so I've been having some trouble breathing. Nothing that's like, oh my goodness, look out, look out, look out, and just, you know, when you have to take deep breaths. Happens to everybody. I hope so. Because if it doesn't, that's a problem. Okay. I've got about 1 minute and 7 seconds till my 5-minute mark, which again is about 15 seconds short, but that's about the time I'm going to give there. Salon and Spa. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. That's awful. Rivermore Landing. Is that the name of the town, or is that an apartment community? It appears to be a school, actually. It's a bus stop. The CC8ST. Central Connecticut and something Transit. Well, that says Kennebunk Savings. Kennebunkport is in Maine. Newmarket Waterfront. Perhaps we're in Newmarket, Connecticut. Hello. Or what is that? South Dakota? Is that what that is? I mean, that's supposed to be Rushmore? I have like 0 time left. That's not the United States. That's not the South Dakota state flag sign. Who is that then? I have no idea where we are. We're going to say we're somewhere in the middle of Connecticut. No, we were in point of fact in New Hampshire? Really? Yeah, New Hampshire. I don't think I've been there. Well, now I know what their road signs look like. We're on Packers Falls Road. What's the name of this city? Newmarket. Okay. Well, there you go. Texas. Texas. Try south first, which is going to end up being east. It's going to end up being east. It's pretty green for Texas. I mean, North Texas. Maybe in the Panhandle. We're on U.S. Highway 45 and some county road. 740. U.S. Highway 45. Odds are north-south. Yes, so north-south 45. It's the opposite of the interstate system, so it's this way. There's 49. There's 45. Goes through Mississippi, Tennessee, and beyond. It does come down into Alabama. And the timer is... Okay, I thought the timer stopped again, but it is still going. 347 puts us at 1050 as our mark, just to kind of keep that in mind. 45 comes all the way up through Harrisburg and Effingham, Champaign, all that into Indiana. Does it go north into Wisconsin? Yes. Okay, so we pretty much have the entirety of the United States. Fantastic. This could be... I suppose it could be Wisconsin. It could be any of those, really. This looks more like Texas, so I'm thinking more of a southern thing. This feels like a land that did not know a giant forest. We are now in Garfield County. Entering Garfield County, County Road, speed limit 45 miles an hour, unless posted otherwise. That's not as helpful as I thought it might be. It does look as though we're coming up to a town, or at least a farmstead. That might give us some clues. If this does not give us any other clues, we'll have to figure it out. One of the big clues is we are actually running east-west on the 45. That's sort of important. It doesn't move east-west very often. It did appear to be generally a north-south road, and this is pretty east-west for a couple of miles. That was a tease, that was. It was posted 55 and then went right back down to 45. Helena. We're going toward Helena. So the locals got tired and they just decided we're going to cross this expressway that way. And now we're heading south. The Oklahoma 45. That didn't say U.S. Highway 45? Excuse me. Down in Oklahoma. State Route 45. I swear to God that said U.S. Highway 45. What am I looking for? Helena. Helena and 45. Having trouble looking for numbers and letters. I mean, there's the 46 and the 47 and the 50. They are all so close, and yet 1 minute remaining. Last minute of play in this period. Man, I can't do it. I'm trying to look for letters or names and numbers at the same time, and my mind cannot process it. So I got to pick one or the other. I'm going to pick numbers. Got to try and find the 45. It's 49. 47. It does look like their odd-numbered roads are east-west. You're at least going to get points to be in Oklahoma. Now I'm trying to find Helena. Nope. It was up there. Oh, 45 is a smaller road. Had to go in a little bit more than where I was. Clearly that was not US 45 though. Goodness me, what a red herring that was. Sheesh. A horrible flag. Absolutely horrible flag. What does that tell us? Great Seal of Nebraska. Well, at least it tells us Nebraska, but it's an awful flag design. The vexillology of that is trash. Well, vexillology is the study of that. The vexillologist would say that's trash. Anyway, we're in Nebraska. The Imperial Theater. This is not the kind of small town I'd want to be in. Flat. Probably hot. All year round. I mean, no, because obviously Nebraska gets a lot of snow. That's a gas station sign. I was hoping that was actually a green road sign in the distance like that one. That is a green road sign in the distance. You can go this way. Don't tell me you can't go to that highway. It's US 6 4 865000. Why do you not go down that? Why do you go down the side street instead of toward the highway? I think it's US 6. I don't know. It looks like US 4. Oh, that's awful. So awful. Because you know that's the only major access point to this city. Going this way is not going to find us anything. Nope. Oh, this is the southern end of town, and then we can't leave this town. We're stuck here. It's like a bloody episode of the Twilight Zone. The residents of this small Nebraska town thought that it was possible to leave, thought it was possible to move elsewhere, to find more. This is the story of one of those people who realized the truth. They were stuck in Imperial Nebraska. This is the Twilight Zone. Yeah, I think we're in Imperial Nebraska. Not that it'll matter. It's somewhere around US 6, perhaps. The timer stopped again. Look, I mean, we know if I'm done by 15 minutes that we're good to go. Nebraska is on top of Kansas. US 6 goes through Omaha. There it is, down through Hastings. Let's see if there is an Imperial Nebraska. Somewhere along US 6. Does not appear to be so yet. Go straight through Omaha, through Chautauqua, Oakland, Lewis, Atlantic. We lose it somewhere. Okay, there it is. Then it becomes I-80. Waukee, Clive, Urbandale, Des Moines. We're in Iowa. Okay, so... Oh, right. Omaha is the edge of Nebraska. Dirt. If it's not the 6... And I'm not convinced it's not the 6. If it's not the 6... Could it be the 4? Imperial This is the Twilight Zone. We are on what was not Main Street. We are on... Oh my god, they don't have street signs. What is this, Australia? There we go. It's 6th Street. We were on 6th Street at Broadway. We went east on 6th Street. 5,000 points. That should be doable. We finished at 1536 on the video, given the restrictions that I had in place and all the talking that I do in between each one. I should have easily been within 5 minutes. All right, let's make sure we get this right. I'm going to delay 6 seconds so it lines up perfectly with 16 minutes on my recording, which of course will be slightly off for you. All right, so at 21 minutes, we're done. We're in Montana. Probably not, actually, since the mountains are to the east, but possibly. More than likely, this is Utah. Mile marker 160-something. Might have been 180, might have been 140. The point, it doesn't matter. The point is we're well into whatever state this is. Also that we're on a road that gets mile markers. So we're at least on a state-level road, if not a U.S. highway. So that's a good thing. At least it's not just some back road. Okay. It is the United States 285. Somewhere in here. There's a 287. Problem with the 3-digit state roads is they could kind of be anywhere. The theory being, though, that 285 is somewhere around where 85 should be. I believe that's how it works. So there's 85 proper. So you'd think 285 would be somewhere like, in here. But then again, mountains. There's the 385. See, that kind of lends credence to that theory. And the 281, see what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how the U.S. highway system is set up. And then there's the 191, which is, by the 87. Although these numbers start in the north, so I don't know. I don't know. There's the 85 goes down through here. That's actually a good sign. 287. 85 goes down. There we go. There we go. 285 starts in Denver, travels along, down through Santa Fe, New Mexico. We could be anywhere along this route, honestly. But we're pretty much going solid east-west right now. I mean, solid east-west. Not in a forest. It's pretty solid east-west. Honestly, that's that there and there. So I've been the only really two places where I'd say, yeah, that's a solid east-west motion. Let's just go. Oh, 285 does continue down here, goes through Encino and Vaughn. There's really no mountains over here, right? The mountains, you'd have to be here. I think we're here. No, we were farther north. It's not as solid east-west as it appeared at first glance. Michigan Hill. Perhaps I should have gone through Jefferson. Right, 56, so 2440 is where we'll go. We might as well go south. South has been working for us. Ish. I mean, our score is 17,247, so that's not really anything to write home about. The best we can hope for is 22,247. That's a rough one. We did get one perfect score, so at least there's that. Just moving along. Kind of looks like the Midwest. I wonder how much of that is because a lot of the United States looks like the Midwest versus how much I think it looks like the Midwest because that's what I know. Oh, don't give me that. We were just on this road. But no, I have to turn off to this side road. Again, Google, what are you pulling with this? Like what the hell does this accomplish? Nothing. I'll tell you what, nothing. It accomplishes nothing. This just makes me think Google's a creeper. They're getting all the side roads, not the main roads. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Let's go back to the start. And go north this time. It'll be an interesting study. Oh my god, I can't go down this one either. Google, I don't get you sometimes. Oh. This to me looks like northern Alabama. Now it doesn't. It did up until this clearing right here. Wow, we're done. That's awful. Well, we're not going to get a lot out of this, unfortunately. Northern Alabama it is. Or, you know, Florida. Somebody found something they needed. Don't know how. 24,998. Well, this was not a great showing from my standpoint today. That's for sure. But, yeah, well, obviously 90. Jesus. Just some rough guesses all around this week, but that is sometimes how the cookie crumbles, and there's really nothing you can do about it except enjoy the scenery as you go. And congratulations to 90 for pulling out 24,988 out of that score, because, Lord, this is not an easy location. That's all the time we have for today, though. If you enjoyed this one, and I hope you did, click that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.